Hey Clashers, a lot of players were quite sad that the event calendar for the July season looked quite empty. The reason for that though is that not every event was listed in that calendar. The Summer Jam was missing, and the Summer Jam is happening in the July season and it's going to cut the upgrade time of your buildings and lab and everything by 25% depending on the week. What do I mean by that? Well, we are going to have the upgrade time reduced based on gold, elixir, or as well dark elixir, which means in the first week, which is starting from the 3rd July and is going to finish on the 13th July, we're going to have everything connected to gold being either boosted, like the gold mine, which means the production of the gold mine is doubled and the storage capacity of the gold mine is as well increased. So you're getting more resources and your farming is going to be easier because you can loot more gold from others. But on top of that, everything which is upgraded with the gold, like defenses, for example, is going to have the upgrade time cut by 25%, like the multi-arch tower, for example. Really important, not affected by this are walls because they don't have an upgrade time, but as well temporary content like the supercharges or the seasonal defenses. They're not getting affected by this. In the second week then, from the 13th July to the 22nd, we have everything connected to Elixir being cut by 25%, and as well obviously the collectors for Elixir are boosted as well, like the gold mines. This is only always happening in the dedicated week for each resource. This is obviously affecting for Elixir the lab as well, not just the buildings, which means if you want to upgrade something with Elixir, you should do it for sure in that second week. You can always check as well with your builder or with your lab assistant of what you should upgrade next when it comes down to picking the best resource for you. Then in the third week, we are going to have the Dark Elixir week, which means that's going to happen from the 22nd July to the 1st of August. And this week, everything related to Dark Elixir is going to be boosted or reduced in the upgrade time. Which means heroes, for example, are not 8 days anymore, but now 6. All of this is always, by the way, working as well with the gold pads and obviously going to stack. Buildings like the Monolith, for example, which is upgraded with the Dark Elixir, are affected as well. The same is happening for upgrades with Dark Elixir in your lab, like the Poison Spell, for example, or any other upgrade in there. But to make this then even better, we're going to have as well a final week where everything together is boosted, which means from the 1st August to the 8th of August, we're going to have gold, elixir, and dark elixir, all of those benefits combined. Which means before that, it was always dedicated to one resource. First week, gold, second week, elixir, third week, dark elixir, which means during the dark elixir week, we have no upgrade time cut for upgrades with the gold, for example. But during this final week, everything is reduced by 25%, except the things which I've listed earlier, which are the temporary content things like supercharges and seasonal defenses, and as well the walls because they don't have upgrade times. But otherwise, everything is going to be cut by 25% upgrade-wise. I would always highly recommend that you're going for heroes, which is going to be tricky in the final week because obviously that's the week of the Clan War League, since that is always happening in the first week of the month. But still, that's overall quite nice. I mean, Hammer Jam is always a big success for the community, but it's only happening once a year because we're only getting one town a year. And by only, I mean, I think it shouldn't be more often. But having one Hammer Jam, which is always connected to the new town release, the community likes it so much, Supercell just released the Summer Jam now for this month, which I think is quite nice because it's just a bonus for everyone, right? Like you can just upgrade faster, but make sure that you're checking out those dates, which I've shared with you over the video, so you can really plan out in which week you should upgrade what type of resource, because again, you're only getting the benefits of gold in the first week, second week elixir, third week dark elixir, and then the final week, you can do whatever, it's always going to be increased. But that's it for today. Just a little bit of an information video. If you're wondering, tomorrow is going to be my top strategy list video, which means after the balance changes, This time around, I would do a top 10 because I feel like that way I can just cover more strategies, make it more interesting, more appealing for more players, as well obviously share with you then as well the strategy scores, so see how strong those strategies actually are. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the video of today. We're going to then see us each again tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.